here with the wonderful Elle Fanning. My God, Elle. I remember way back when, Super 8, when you were just starting off, and to kind of see you climb to these levels, unbelievable. Between the great and now this show, congratulations.
Thank you. That's so nice. Really.
Oh, no problem. So I'm very curious, and I've been asking everyone this because I've always think about this when I watch a TV show that's based on real life. Do you have any reservations when signing on to portray someone who is actually still living?
I did. Of course. I think it would be wrong if I said that I didn't, because I mean, obviously this case I knew the same amount that kind of the whole world knew when it was going on. I think I was 19 when it was all happening, if I'm doing the math correctly, but it was certainly on my TV screens or on the news that, this case was so heavily reported, and Michelle Carter's, those paparazzi photos and her physicality and the way she looked like was so ingrained in people's minds, and everyone has an opinion about this case. I think if you ask anyone on the street, it would, there'd be differing opinions, but it was a big topic of debate. So I do remember that, but it was obviously the media portrayed it in a very one-dimensional way, I think, on both sides. Like, obviously Michelle was this like Black Widow, manipulative, beautiful blonde, and Conrad was really the victim here, which he truly was, but we didn't get to know much about him as a person or his personal life. So it was just very one-dimensional, and that's all I knew. And when I was approached about this, you're like, oh God, that case, you're like, whoa, that's a heavy thing to deal with. I mean, these people are still alive. This is ended in a extremely tragic way. So you do ask yourself, is this something that we should be retelling? Is this important? Which is, you're always thinking that with stories, but this is a little bit more so because people are still alive and it is people's lives. But I think ultimately I saw it as an opportunity to show it in an unbiased way and not to sensationalize suicide like many shows and things do. I think we wanted to tell it and felt like it was important, actually. So ultimately that was the decision. And I wanted to be a producer on it because I wanted to have more responsibility, which was, it's difficult. It wasn't an easy thing to do every day, but we had to come to work with sensitivity and awareness, but also being an actor and playing a character. Because, I'm Michelle, I didn't get to speak with her or anything. And so it's our version of her. We don't have all the answers here, but I think the show, ultimately, I hope it does a good job at, destigmatizing mental health, and kind of serves as a cautionary tale too, in a way, of how to navigate this crazy world of technology. It's a very modern story, only can be told now.
Thank you for that answer, because I mean, that was really, really in depth, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I love how deep you went with that. I really do.
Thank you.
I'm so curious. This is the second time that you've worked with Liz. What is it about her that makes you want to continue this relationship? And what is it about her style that is just so riveting?
God, Liz is one of my favorite humans. Like, I love Liz. We are very close friends. I think she is extremely talented. I understand her. She understands me. This was her directorial debut. She directed episodes 6 and 7 on this. And at first, because this was Patrick McManus, he's a showrunner as well on the show. And he really came to me first, and he had the possibility. He was like, I want to bring someone else on. And I was like, Liz has got to do this. And I brought her on. I mean, Liz is extraordinary in her own right, but we're just friends. So any opportunity to work with her, I will take it. She just gets me. I think there's a certain sense of, she really approaches the work in a similar way. And when you especially in this industry, like when you find people that know you, it's like, oh God, it's such a relief, and you just want to stick with them. It's hard to describe.
No, it's amazing. And they're telling me to wrap, but I have to say,
Oh,
I think you're going to get 2 Emmy nominations. I
oh
think you're
God.
getting 2 Emmy nominations. I'm telling you, that scene where when you watch Glee in this show, oh my God, it's so haunting. It's so
Thank
haunting.
you. Gosh, that was a hard scene, man. Hard scene. Did that for 6 hours.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Great seeing you again. Hopefully I'll see you again very soon.